From the cities we build to the planets we explore, everything in our world transforms under the unwavering gaze of our sun. But what about the star itself? Is it truly the eternal constant we imagine? Let's embark on a unique journey, fast-forwarding 3,500 years, from our present in 2025 to the distant year 5500. We will witness the slow, majestic life cycle of the gravitational anchor and the primal engine that powers every corner of our solar system. For the first 1,000 years of our journey, stretching all the way to the year 3000, the sun presents itself as the very definition of cosmic stability. To any observer, whether from Earth or a burgeoning colony on Mars, our star appears unchanged. It remains a stable, middle-aged main-sequence star, reliably fusing billions of tons of hydrogen into helium deep within its core every second. The familiar heartbeat of an 11-year cycle, the ebb and flow of sunspots, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections, continues its rhythmic dance, shaping space weather and painting our skies with auroras. Scientifically, we know its luminosity is not perfectly constant. It increases by about 1% every 100 million years due to fundamental changes in its core. By 3000 AD, this translates to an increase of merely a few hundredths of a percent, a change detectable only by the most advanced instruments. To every living being, the sun in the year 3000 is identical to the one we see today, a perfect, dependable, and steady flame in the sky. As we push further into the future, from the year 3000 towards 5000 AD, the relentless and immutable physics of stellar evolution begin to manifest on a scale that becomes, for the first time, concretely measurable. The core of the sun is slowly changing. With each passing millennium, the inert helium ash from hydrogen fusion accumulates, causing the core to contract under its own gravity. This contraction generates more heat, which in turn gently increases the rate of nuclear fusion in a self-regulating feedback loop. It is a slow turn of the cosmic dial, 1% compared to its 2025 level. While this number seems small, its implications are profound. For future climatologists on Earth or terraforming engineers on Mars, the solar constant is no longer a true constant. It is a key variable in every long-term equation, a dial that creeps upward, century after quiet century, millennium after silent millennium. This era marks a definitive transition. The sun is no longer just a stable provider. It is officially, verifiably, growing brighter. Approaching our final destination in the year 5500 AD, we are not witnessing an endpoint, but rather the early, quiet chapters of a multi-billion-year epic. The trend established in the previous millennia continues unabated, 3% greater than in our 21st century. Externally, it remains classified as a stable yellow dwarf. Internally, however, its composition has undeniably and irrevocably shifted. The growing helium core is the silent protagonist, setting the stage for distant, far more dramatic transformations, like the red giant phase, that will unfold over timescales that dwarf human civilization. The direction of this stellar journey is now set. The star is aging, and its future path is mapped out by the laws of physics. So, what does our 3,500-year comparison ultimately reveal? We see not a cataclysm or a sudden explosion, but the profound, awe-inspiring power of incremental change on a cosmic scale. The sun of 5500 AD is a slightly brighter, subtly hotter, and distinctly older version of its former self from 2025. This time-lapse reminds us that our star is not a static backdrop or a simple light bulb in the sky. It is a dynamic, living entity with its own slow, majestic heartbeat. Every planet, every atmosphere, every potential future for life within its domain dances to this gradual, immutable tune of stellar evolution. The ultimate anchor of our celestial neighborhood is, itself, on an immense and breathtaking journey through time.